Hi Taurus, my loves. Oh God, I'm so glad I'm here with you. Thank you for those who have been supporting me. I appreciate your love. Appreciate it, appreciate it, appreciate it. For those who are viewing me for the first time, I do integrate astrology with tarot card readings. Taurus, I know that you've been waiting a little bit for your reading, and I apologize. You know that I tried twice to upload your video, and it wasn't even a matter of uploading. It wasn't even a matter of, the camera. I don't know what happened to my memory card. It didn't record half of your reading 2 times. I literally, I don't know what happened. Anyway, moving on. I have your reading here. I pre-shuffled. I meditated over you. I do feel a lot of heart chakra energy, and so I don't know. I mean, I feel a little somber. I'm not gonna lie. When I was meditating over you. All right, let's move on to the reading, shall we? All right, so I do have my Taurus Tarot, and I have my Game of Thrones to clarify it, which is funny because I had used the Taurus Tarot with the Game of Thrones the first time that I tried to do your reading. So let's see what's going on, shall we? So we have the Strength card. We have the Fool, and we have 5 of Cups. Sorry if you hear any background noise. I don't know what the fuck is going on with my neighbors. This guy, all he does is yell. And maybe that's the way he talks, and I get it. But I hate that. Okay, moving on. Yeah, so Papa Legba. Ooh, Papa Legba. He is considered the Strength card. You may be familiar with a Leo. You may have Leo in your chart. Doesn't have to be. They may embody this energy, this fire energy. So Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. I also have Merlin in the reverse, which is considered the Fool, Aries, Uranus card. Interesting, because Uranus, or Uranus, however you pronounce it, I like to pronounce it Uranus, thank you very much, is in your constellation of Taurus. I'm gonna leave the link to the first part that I uploaded on YouTube when I was trying to do your reading. The first part did go through, and I uploaded it, but it has to do a lot with astrology, okay? I'm going to just leave the link in the description box below. Then I have the 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups is a water energy, water sign energy. Let's see what's going on up in here. I don't know, guys. Did you break someone's heart recently? Maybe you were in a relationship and you were like, not happy with it. You had the strength to leave. Could be vice versa, folks. So you apply this, vice versa, whether it's you or someone you know. I know for sure someone they didn't want to start over. They were like, I'm out. Look at his like, you ever seen the cartoons where they just wrap this cloth with all their belongings? Bear with me. And they have a stick and they're like, I'm out. He has his staff, his skeleton staff. Yeah, it looks like he also plays a trombone. Not the trombone, sorry. The drums, but they're specifically called a name. I just can't remember. Whatever. His musical instrument. He's out. Okay. I'm out. Bounce. And you know what? It could be he or she. Doesn't matter. Tarot cards are not gender specific. But, yeah. 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 This is what I'm seeing. I'm running away. I am not starting a new relationship. I am not beginning to reconcile. And I'm over crying. Let's see what clarifies this, shall we? Yay. Interesting. The star. Just so you know, this is a major arcana. This is the second major arcana. This is Aquarius. Oh, again, interesting. We have the Uranus and Aquarius. I just did Aquarius. Taurus, your planet is in the sign of Uranus. I'm sorry, in the planet of Uranus. I'm pretty sure I said that. I'm pretty sure I'm repeating myself. And I don't know why I have to repeat myself. Because I see the star card twice. It's at the bottom of the deck of the Taurus Tarot. It's like looking at me. The star twice in the upright. Then, oh God, we have the Wheel of Fortune. What? Sorry, I'm so dramatic. I'm so dramatic. And I'm dramatic. I'm being dramatic because this is 4 major arcanas in the 6 cards that I pulled out. However, the chariot is in the reverse. The star is not. It's in the upright. The Wheel of Fortune, I saw this in my pre-shuffle, which represents Jupiter. It is also a fire sign. I had mentioned Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If you have that in your birth chart or whatever, it doesn't have to be. The chariot is Cancer, water sign. So there's a lot of fire and water signs here, if that means anything to you. It doesn't have to be. This is interesting, folks. This just is a plot turner here. Oh, God. I'm sorry if I'm being quiet. It's my wheels are literally turning in my head. There's something about this energy that I keep looking at. It was the first card, the Strength card. I don't know if anyone is a Game of Thrones watcher or has been a Game of Thrones watcher. You don't have to be. It's okay. I'm going to explain what's going on in this scene. I don't mean to be too much of a spoiler alert, but whatever. This character right here, she's been through a lot. She witnessed her parents being killed. She doesn't know where her siblings are. Mind you, she did not come from this terrible situation. We all, unfortunately, have to have the strength to move on eventually. Some people have it harder than others. That is the truth. She did not have it hard in the beginning of her life, in the first 14, 15 years of her life. She was still a teenager, mind you. And then it just went downhill for her. In this scene, there's a character that's not on here who tells her, I could get you out of this castle. Mind you, she's married to this horrendous guy that happens to be the heir He is a bastard, but he is, you know, in line, or close to being in line to inheriting his father's kingdom. In the meantime, she's married to this awful, torturous guy that really makes her life miserable, to say the very least. The other character, who happens to be a knight, tells her, if you want to be rescued, light a candle on the window and I will come get you. Now, it took her a moment. She didn't just light the candle like the next hour. We wanted her to, but she didn't. She was scared. Eventually she did, as you could see. And this is the moment where she waits to be rescued. However, it's a little bit too late. She took such a long time that she ended up having to rescue herself. She did it with some help. She was lucky. Her half-brother, I shouldn't say half-brother, her brother, but her brother had his own issues in the show, but eventually, after being tortured to the same guy that she's married to, but in worst case, like the worst case scenario, eventually it took time for her brother to snap out of being brainwashed and rescue his sister, or at the very least break her out of this hell they were both enduring. Again, it took him a while to stop being brainwashed. And he rescued his sister. So it took time. Wheel of Fortune can mean time in your favor, not in your favor, but definitely eventually it does bring you abundance and blessings. To have the Chariot in reverse, somebody here may have a intuition, really good intuition, because I see a lot of water placements in the first spread alone. To have it in the reverse, you're angry about something. Could be about the past. Could be the fact that your blessings are not coming as fast as you wanted. Could be the fact that your hopes and wishes, you know, are halfway there, but it's still not complete. It could be bothering you. I did sense heartbreak earlier, and this could be part of a heartbreak, either you or someone that you may still be thinking about. Okay, the next spread is, really, Taurus? You had to come up all up in your read. Again, another major arcana. This is the Hierophant. It is in the upright. Let's see what clarifies it. Nine of Cups. Interesting. Okay. I did see the Nine of Cups earlier. I'm sorry about the glare, folks. I'm trying my best not to have so much glare on the card so you could see it. So the Hierophant means it's you, Taurus. Okay. The Hierophant as well It is an earth sign. You do represent earth. Earth signs are you, Virgo, Capricorn. You know, there's something that you're leaving behind, because I keep looking at this card. It's driving me insane. Um, Mind you, this is the first card, remember? Papa Legba. For those who don't know who Papa Legba is, let me tell you a little bit about him. Hold on. Let me just, because this is like bothering me more than usual. This is the strength card, remember? I love the images in my Chrysalis Tarot. I really do. They do have their own meaning. Papa Legba is a real person. So is Merlin. These are historical ancient figures, to say the very least. All right. So it says Papa Legba whiles away his time on a stone wall in the middle of the 22 major arcanas. So he is in the middle of 22 arcanas. Interesting. There are 22 major arcanas, and I just told you, you basically 2/3 of the reading so far is all major arcanas. That means something very significant, Taurus. It says, he stands between you and destiny. Destiny's pathway higher up on the ridge. 2 candles and an unusual staff and a handy knapsack indicate he is a master of the mystical gateway between your subconscious mind and the other world. Papa navigates your chrysalis exploration of the unseen world. He reminds you that the inner strength and self-control are required to attain higher consciousness. Okay, interesting. I did mention someone had some type of intuition. To have the Star card, even the Fool, the Cancer card, Chariot, right next to the Jupiter card. I'm talking to someone that has very high intuition. Close to, I mean, like psychic medium intuition. It doesn't have to be this. This is just maybe for a group of you, okay? You know, I was talking about the candle here, and I don't know if you could see the 2 candles that's by his foot. It is, to me, enlightenment. It's almost as if circumstances has made you enlightened. Remember I was telling you about this character? It took her a while to be enlightened. To know that she didn't have to be stuck in the situation that she's in. He or she. It took a lot of time, but time was on her side. And the knapsack that I was talking about, you know, like the knapsack to me means you either moved on to this, on from a relationship that wasn't serving you, Taurus. To have your card here, and the Strength card tells me that you either did it or are in the process of doing it. And this could be a job. It is a love reading, but it can also apply to a job. Taurus does represent materialism. Again, for the 9 of Cups to come in the reverse, there's something that it's not making you happy. It's like you're missing a little chunk of your life that's not making you complete. You want to feel complete. You want to feel whole. but it's almost as if you can't. I don't know if you're thinking about the past, Taurus. If maybe you're regretting something, you or someone is regretting something, you don't feel complete. It's like you're all in your power, but there's something missing. There's some information missing. Back to the Game of Thrones card. This scene right here, Samuel Tarwell, very smart. Not much of a fighter, but he is very smart. In this scene, he happens to be in one of the biggest libraries. Oh God, I forgot what it's. There's a name for this, but he's in a library trying to figure out a couple of things. One of them has to do with his best friend, Jon Snow. He finds out something that he wasn't really trying to look for, but it just literally fell in his lap. Like, what? Jon Snow is the heir to all 7 kingdoms? Now, mind you, this Jon Snow character, he's a bastard. He was raised as a bastard. He was known to be a bastard. It's his best friend. Jon Snow is his best friend. When he comes across this information, he, of course, they didn't have cell phones and telegraphs in Game of Thrones. They don't. It took a while for the information to get to Jon Snow to tell him that he is not a bastard. That actually you're the heir of all 7 kingdoms. But Jon Snow, upon learning this information, still didn't want to be the heir of the 7 kingdoms. All he wanted to do was save the human race. Again, something that's not making you whole and complete. The last card here is, oh my God, are you kidding me? This is what I saw. Remember I told you I saw the 9 of Cups earlier? This one is in the upright though. Let's see what clarifies it. The Sun in the reverse. Yeah, Taurus, I'm sorry. I'm talking to a group of you. Wow. I'm talking to a group of you that is may not be in a good space, whether it's some piece of it, whether it's some type of regret, whether it's some type of shame or distraction, betrayal. You're not happy. It's not that you want to go back, to those memories. You don't. To have the Leo card, the strength in the Leo card here. I mean, Leo represents, the 5th house represents, somebody may have Leo in their chart, and Aquarius, which are interesting polar opposites of each other. When I see this, you do want to be happy. Leos are known to be like playful. The 5th house is all about kids, children. There's a group of you that may be worried about your children in some shape, form, or another. And I'm sorry if you're going through that. I hope everything works out. There's another group of you that may want children. Just because I see all these cute kids, playing, and maybe that's the missing part of you, Taurus, that you want very bad, Yeah. I'm sorry. I need to clarify the sun in reverse. You don't mind, do you? I mean, yeah, I do. Okay. All right. All right. Let's do it. It's kind of bothering me, Taurus. I'm sorry. All right. Let's see what fell out. Page of Wands. Another fire sign. Yeah. There's something that I'm so sorry, Taurus. There literally is something that's not making you happy. I don't know if it's someone, something. Maybe you feel left behind. Maybe you're like, oh, my friends are, are in a great position, or, maybe you have high expectations of yourself, and you feel upset that you're not there. People do have expectations and goals, and that's okay. That's what we do as humans, right? We set expectations and goals, but I would say for the most part, they don't really go through. And if they go through, congratulations, but there's somewhere in the future that throws us off the wheel. And even if the wheel is turning in your favor, eventually that wheel will go backwards and stop time. Well, not really stop time, but slow down time. As if something just disrupted your life. Something always disrupts people's lives. That is a fucking fact. Sorry to curse. Yeah, you're longing for something, Taurus. You are longing for someone. You're longing for something. And you're very defensive about it. You probably are mad at times about it. Somebody here is an Aries. Yeah, I'm seeing Aries too many times. I see the Emperor. I see the Seven of Wands. If this applies to business, somebody might have lost their company or wants their company to prosper. Yeah. Yeah, I get the Page of Wands here again, the Star. Yeah. You're not happy. You're not getting what you want. I think that subconsciously, when I was reading Papa Legba, because it was kind of bothering me, it was just like looking at me like, read what I mean. And I hope you guys understood it. It is from another world, right? Papa Legba is known to be some type of sorcerer. However, even though he has his knapsack, he's ready to always be on the move. Sorry, I'm like shaking. I'm not really shaking. It's just the way I'm holding the card. Yeah, always on the move, subconsciously or physically or both. Emotionally, you're stuck somewhere. Yeah, that's what I get. You're stuck somewhere. It's like, I don't know if you want some type of communication with someone and it's not happening. And again, this could apply vice versa. You want love, you want a family, it's not happening. For a group of you that applies to. Your business is not thriving. All right, Taurus. I do have private readings. I hope it resonated with some of you. Love you. Bye.